Hello, Pisces. It's Our Lady of Vibes Tarot. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you like my vibe. I'm coming to you with a horoscope, taroscope for Pisces December 2024 into the new year of 2025. What do we need to do? Pisces, what does Pisces need to do to have a prosperous season to come up and for the rest of the year? All right. And in the beginning of New Year, what can you do to make sure that the new year will be prosperous? You ready? We're going to pull overall energy cards, and we're going to also pull advice cards, you know, like the clarifiers. So come on, Pisces, come through. How are you? Okay, I hope you're doing well. All right, and I hope that everyone here gets clear, accurate answers, and that we're all protected from evil eye, okay, and negative forces. So it is for all of us. All right, guys, let's begin. So the first card I will be pulling for Pisces. Pisces. My first crush when I was a kid was a Pisces that I can remember. And he gave me a kiss on the cheek. He said, "I know a kid that likes your cheeks." And I was like, my cheeks? And I was a little kid and I had a really fat face. And he said, and he squeezed my cheeks and gave me a kiss on the cheek. And I was like, oh, Pisces. Pisces, so romantic. Are you romantic, Pisces? Hey, Pisces, if you watching this, if you're that kid, we were bad young. You're a cutie pie. I'm so happy for you. In general. All right, come on, Pisces. Let's get this. What does Pisces crave spiritually? I don't know if any of that had to do with the Pisces right now, you know? You never know. Little cute memories popping up for the season, you know? It's a beginning of the new year. You might be looking back, but whatever. So what does Pisces crave spiritually? Temperance. Now, temperance came out, I put it this way, but it came out this way. So we could do both, all right? But I'm going to leave it here. You crave spiritually a creative block, dependence on others, scarcity, lack of growth, uncaring, insecurity, overbearing, negligence, and smothering. Pisces, what's going on? So if we read it this way, it'd be creation of life, all right? Because you get pregnant. Abundance, maternal, fertility, divine feminine energy, pregnancy, beauty, sensuality, care, and nurturing Mother Earth. Okay, so if we had it this way, that's what you'd want. But it's the opposite. You don't want that. So I think that maybe you want a break. Maybe you do things and maybe you do a lot of work creatively. Maybe people depend on you a lot. Okay? And you want to be able to depend on them. You want to take a great break. You also like hoping someone ain't pregnant, perhaps, maybe Pisces. That could be for some. This is all general. So take what resonates. You're hoping someone's not pregnant even. You're hoping someone doesn't take your money as well. Because if you're craving this spiritually, I think you're tired. You want to just be in a rest. It doesn't mean sometimes you want to, you know how everyone does like a lot of makeup or not even just like always got to look good. Always. I think you just want to break from that. You may just want to wear your sweatpants even too. You just want to chill. You want to be able to depend on other people like they depend on you. So that's what you crave spiritually. To like not be the one always in charge. If someone else is in charge of this, at least, come on, you know? Okay, so now that's a spiritual thing that you desire. Okay, so what do you create? What does Pisces desire emotionally? And let me pop out these cards. Oh, well, I was already picking these cards. I'm going to go. All right, strength. This makes sense. When you're tired of being the strength, you would like someone else to be the strength for you. Or maybe just some strength to deal and be the strength as well. Maybe, okay, so let's say on a negative front, you crave spiritually things you don't necessarily need. Maybe you crave to be dependent on others. This is not a woman who could the Empress is not a woman who could take care of herself or that child. You feel me? No, but well, she's an Empress like this. She could take care of herself and the child. But if you're in reverse, you can't take care of yourself or that child. You may want some child support. I don't even know. But sometimes you don't want good things from yourself. You might just want to depend on the government, depend on some other person, but in a bad way. So let's just say this is the bad, let's say it's a bad thing. And you want the strength to get out of that. That being said, I do believe that you have too much strength and you always have to depend on others, and you're looking for even more strength because you have to probably depend on yourself. Or maybe you want someone to play a little violin for you. You know what I mean? Like somebody have a little sympathy for me, a little empathy. Like I'm always doing every fucking thing, and I would rather not. I have the strength to do it. Doesn't mean you have to take. This is what you desire emotionally, a little bit more strength probably, because maybe you weren't even feeling like, oh, I'm so awesome. Like maybe like you're tired of the fakeness of like, sometimes the Empress is about a lot of self-care, a lot of I would imagine the Empress's nails is done, everything. Maybe you don't want to do that. You just want to chill out for a bit into some more masculine energy, okay? And for dudes, maybe y'all don't, if there's something about you, I'm sorry for cussing, but you don't want to be a little bitch. That's what it is. You're tired of being a little bitch, and you want to find the strength to not be one, okay? Simple as that. Okay? I say simple as that. What does Pisces need intellectually? And you might want to stand up for something. That's why you need the strength. Okay, what does Pisces need intellectually? I'm going to pull from, I'm going to shuffle. And pull from here. Bam. All right. Movement, choices, decisions. Yeah. Okay. I end up looking that up because I don't use these. Excuse me. I don't use these cards that much, but yeah, you desire to look for another way of being, like intellectually. What you need intellectually? You want a little money. These are I see two wedding rings, but I feel like you're not looking towards that. You're looking towards your own growth and your own spirituality. Okay, we get, but there's money. Everyone has, there's money. There's these things that people tell you you're supposed to have, but you may not want to be the way other people want you to be. You may want to just move in a totally different direction. Okay? Which is more freedom, more spiritual direction that may not always be a more physical earthly direction, more of a spiritual connection. Okay? You might want to connect to your fertility if you don't feel like you're in the Empress energy. You may want to be the Empress. You may want the strength to depend on yourself and whatnot. But that comes from growth. That comes from growth and shit. And even also, like I said, someone worried about, maybe, I know this, but if you don't want to focus on someone getting married and all that weird stuff, you want to focus on growing. And you're hoping someone's not pregnant. That's one story, okay? Now what should Pisces pursue for the rest of the year and into 2025 for a prosperous season? All right, let's see. What should they do? Ten of Cups. Overall energy, we're going to pull in the middle of this deck. I shuffled the crap out of this deck saying Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Four of Swords in reverse. I want to read that both ways, but I'm going to read it in reverse. I rarely do that. And that's the overall energy. So that might just be what's going on now. Okay? Let's say if this was this way, maybe you want to get out of this. You're overthinking a situation but I feel like, damn, like I'm saying, maybe somebody, about building families, and you're overthinking. You don't even necessarily want to do that. You don't want to be someone has to depend on, perhaps, because you're still chilling and young. Yeah, or okay, this is the energy you're in, but you're looking to find the strength. That as far as the desire emotionally, you want the strength to get out of this overall energy, which would make sense if you're the Empress in reverse. You know what I mean? You have a creative block and scarcity. You know what I mean? Lack of growth. You don't care about things. You might be a little insecure, overbearing, negligent. You need people. You're smothering. You know what I mean? You want the strength to get out of that. This might be the overall energy of like, this is how I feel. I feel like, let's say if it's upside down, it's like someone falling onto swords. But at the same time, it's like Yeah, I don't even think you should read it upside down. Honestly, I think this is it. I think you might be in this energy, or you're trying to get out of this energy. Because I don't think you would be upside down. If you're Empress reverse Pisces, this ain't a good way to be in. All right. So let's get an advice card. Yeah, the Fool. New beginnings, innocence, originality, fearlessness, free spirit, fresh hope, taking chances, new path, spontaneity, leap of faith. So I'm hoping that, see how you're looking and hoping this is happening, but besides that, so for some people, I'm hoping the 10 of Cups, that one, if you do eventually find out someone's pregnant, that you get on board and say, this is awesome. Like the overall now is like, but you should probably pursue a 10 of Cups vibe of like trying to make this work anyway, if that is the situation. One. Two, I feel like someone narrowly misses pregnancy and you're happy about it. You're like, whoo, I get to pursue something else. All right. I have the movement and the choices, decisions I get to make with that more than necessarily being a parent. Also, maybe not even just being a parent, like a first time parent, but like another kid, you know what I mean? I'm feeling like, oh man, not another one. And I think that maybe that if you do have a new beginning, there's innocence and originality, fearlessness, free spirit, fresh hope, taking chances, new paths, spontaneity, leap of faith. Okay. One, don't be so worried about it. Two, if it does happen, it's not going to be the end of the world. Three, I feel like it doesn't happen. And you go off on a new adventure, like, yes, dancing. Sorry, yellow Pisces. Yes, none of that happened. Excuse me. So yeah, so ultimately what you crave spiritually is probably to not have people depending on you, and also be able to depend on others. Like sometimes you don't want to be an adult, and that's fine. You're like, I just like, sometimes you don't feel. So if this is the overall energy, you might be in this energy and you need strength to get out of this energy. You might need strength from others to get out of here. So sometimes you're in a codependence due to your depression. You need strength to get out of it as well. So pursuing movement and choices and decisions to find your happiness will help you as well. You'll be on a new, baby, if some of it's like, I need to go to therapy, then you're going to be okay. Like, especially once you get to therapy, you feel me? All right. So let's see. Let's do some clarifying cards. On what are we going to do? The clarifying card on the movement, choices, and decisions. And I want to do the 10 of Cups. All right. Movement, choices, and decisions. We're doing a clarifying card on for Pisces. Come on, Pisces. Where are they going? Ooh, see. This is the World in reverse. I can pull another one. Because I see the snake background. Like the snake and the egg. You feel me? So these, to me, health, a sexuality, but like having kids or whatever and whatnot. So you might, maybe that person isn't pregnant. All right. Because you get personal closure, refusing to close out a life cycle, shortcut delays, haven't learned or completed current soul lessons. All right. Don't put yourself in situations, boo. All right. You want to get away from that. You don't want to be in another situation. Like, do we need to have another kid? Do I need to be in another situation? Do I need these people to depend on these people again? You just need to have closure. You need a new life cycle. And you're refusing to get out of it. So let's see if you're moving choices, decisions, how do you get out of this? Let's hope that you get out of it. But if you don't make movement decisions to get out of it, you're going to end up with a family. No, but you could be happy too. But I feel like just don't do this. Like sometimes you're in a cycle. Okay, let's see how the 2 of Cups, it was reverse. So it's a breakup, separation, disharmony, rejection, distrust, self-love, disinterest, bad communication, withdrawal, division. Are you away from this person? Are you away from this person? Maybe you need to work on getting together with this person. Maybe to work on putting back together some trust and self-love. Okay, as well. Maybe you been going in the wrong decisions, the wrong relationship, the wrong whatever. I think, let's say, if that is the case and someone has had a child and you are not with the right person, the Fool says to go on a new journey. Okay? I'm sorry. I think you should. Sometimes it's like that. It's like, but that doesn't mean that you can't make a happy family still. Okay? This is a unique reading, Pisces. I'm not. Let's see. Let's pull another card for the movement of choices. Yeah, this is unhappiness, lack of fulfillment, greed, laziness, negativity, indulgence, ungrateful, disappointment, arrogance, underachieving. Yeah, that makes sense with the Empress, doesn't it? Like, you have to be more achieving. I hope you're not going to be a deadbeat, dude. I hope you're not be a deadbeat in your own life, for your own happiness, and for others, okay? Hold on one moment. Okay, for the Ten of Cups, I'm going to pull a clarifying card. The Magician. Yeah, this is in your hands. Don't mess it up. The Magician sometimes messes things up. This is in your hands to make your own happiness. I feel like if something does happen, you can still be happy. Don't be a jerk about it. If someone's pregnant, or if you're the jerk, you will find strength. You should find strength to not be a jerk, because you'll find yourself in lots of situations and cycles when you could be onto a new thing. You should be a fool instead of a jerk. Move on to something new. Let's do more clarification of the Magician. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, see, you can make this a good thing.
Pisces. I'm sorry. I think Virgo tried to take over. Maybe you know Virgo. I meant to say Pisces. I said Virgo again. I don't mean that. It's Pisces read.
Virgo, I'm sorry. My storage is crazy. Okay, so you have more control over it with the Wheel of Fortune than you think. Okay, and I think that the situation will end up if you just don't stay in this Empress energy. If you were someone people could depend on before, don't be someone you can't even depend on. You feel me? So I pulled this card when my camera died or whatever. So look at transformation. This is a Death card. This was a change that maybe made you this way, but I can understand where it's like you just can't. Maybe that has to change too. The Empress, it has to change. That your Empress in reverse. Okay. So a time of endings is close at hand. Don't resist the abrupt changes that are suddenly happening in your life. These could be taking place in your personal life, relationships, business, career. You have the strength as the transformation card asks you to have courage and to know that renewal follows every conclusion. This card comes forth to remind you that the death of an old way of thinking and believing must occur before you can move forward on your new path. Absolutely. You can't move if you're in the same situation, a cycle and whatnot, and you're the Empress in reverse and you're all depressed. You can't do that. You need to go foolishly into your new path. All right. Transformation is all about the ebb and flow of life cycles. Yeah, you can't just be like, it's too flowy and ebby. I'm stopping. I'm stop being the Empress energy. I'm going to stop caring. No, you can't do that. Nothing in this life remains motionless. Everything is on its way to somewhere. Accept the changes, and opportunities will come to expand you in more ways than you could ever imagine. You're going to have to find the strength to continue to be the Empress and stop that pity party, okay? So that you can, if things happen, we can't control. But if you have more control over a situation than you think, giving up the control and giving up your power, which is turning the Empress reverse. An emperor, an empress has power. You're losing your power over your life. How the heck are you going to feel good? How are you need to be on a new fool's journey so you have confidence. How are you going to be a fool on a new journey without confidence if you are putting yourself in stupid cycles and which you will find yourself in if you don't freaking reverse that Empress energy. All right. You accept the changes, okay? And the opportunity will come to expand you in more ways than you could ever have imagined. You can't live in the past. Get over it. Oh man, someone didn't help you. You can help yourself. All right. In order to take the next positive route, y'all, in order to take the next positive step, you should look closely at your own life and ask yourself, are there loose ends that need to be tied up? Are there people in my life whom I need to express myself to? What needs to be completed so I can have a fresh start? When you do so, you have a stronger, more reinforced foundation to carry you through the new beginnings that await you. Bam. There's your reading, boo. I already told you. I think I've cursed you out a few times here. All right? Here, let's look at the cards. Bam. Virgo, I hope this has helped you. I hope you can be on a new path, and don't let anything change you and don't let anything take your power from you. And don't you take your power from yourself. All right, Virgo, you know better than this. All right, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I love ya. Our Lady of Vibes Tarot.